What's up, guys, and welcome into another video. I'm going to go over some things today that I think are extremely important, and that is creating an intranet or communication site within your organization. I'm going to give you the top 3 reasons why you need to implement a communication site or a landing site today, if not sooner. Do it immediately. Like as soon as this call is over, go do it, or hit us up and we'll do it for you. But you need to do this as soon as possible, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons why right after this. All right. So, why do you need a communication site? So, first off, what is a communication site? Well, a communication site is a type of SharePoint site that is new to the Microsoft 365 landscape. This did not exist in prior versions of Microsoft SharePoint, and it's a way to enhance, well, communication throughout your organization. Prior to, we only had team sites, and those team sites were specific to individual teams. And if you wanted to have a way to communicate with your entire organization, well, you had to create a team site and then amend permissions, and you had to build something up. And they didn't always look that great. They were well, the UX UI on the older SharePoint, just it was what it was. And now Microsoft has fixed that with what they're calling communication sites. And these are for ease of communication. You can have news, announcements, heroes, which are really cool. And then you can just basically build an intranet through an additional hub sites. If you don't know what hub sites are, I'll do a video on that at a later time. But today is all about communication sites. And so I've started by sharing my uh, Outlook inbox here for a reason. So communication sites, first off, they quiet the inbox. And so what exactly does that mean? Well, email can get out of hand. If you send out an email, an all hands email to your organization, that email could get lost. It could never get written or read. It could turn into one of these reply all chains where you send it out to your organization and then suddenly everyone's replying all, and now you're ended up with 50 emails, and then maybe somebody just takes that and they put it into their spam or junk folder, or they put it somewhere else so they don't, or they mute it or something like that where they don't have to get it. That is not very good in terms of work efficiency. So you want to quiet the inbox. You want to eliminate email. Additionally, I'll say that if you get a new employee and you have an email thread going, that new employee does not have the access. They don't have privy to that email chain. So they're not able to see that information from that old email chain of those reply alls or the email announcements or anything like that. So a communication site solves that. You can put all your news in one place, and I'll bring this up. You can put all your news in one place on what's called a landing, is what we refer to them as, and that's what you're seeing right now. This is a landing page, and I will make it full screen for you. And so within this, you have the latest, watch for the latest events, right? Watch the latest events. So you can have videos there of all the different events that you have. You can scroll down a little bit and we can include news and information. We can have news that is specific to individuals and specific to their environment. This is a way where members can go and find out what's happening with either events or news, and they can do so very easily. And if you're a new employee and we want to see all news, you can quickly see all of the news that's happened even prior to you joining the organization. So think of this as having all of your information in one place. This is your one-stop shop for news and information that then in turn quiets the inbox and allows your team and organization to have a more productive day instead of dodging these reply all type emails that a lot of us get and a lot of us just don't like or ignore. So number two, what is the number two reason why you should have a landing page and a dashboard is because it puts all of your communication in one place. So similar to quieting the inbox, putting all of your communication in one place is important because when maybe you have training emails that go out, maybe you have news emails that go out, maybe you have event emails that go out, and then there are multiple emails and people are trying to dive into multiple locations. Maybe you use some sort of events website for your events, and you use training. You have a separate portal for that. But if you have a dashboard landing page, it puts all of this information in one place for your internal website. So if you have all your videos here, you can search for all of your different training videos on a specific topic. You could find all of your events coming up, whether they exist within your organization or there are conferences that are coming up that are external. You can have topics around benefits, travel expenses, 401k contributions, health and safety, time tracking. Even if these applications and pieces of software are external to your organization, you can provide links to benefits. Your external benefits. You could provide links to your 401k contribution sites or to your health and safety if you want, if there's COVID policies that you want to put together. You can provide all of this information in one place that's easy for your organization to understand and know where it is. Also, this also includes Twitter. So if you see here, this is actually a Twitter reel. So if you wanted to provide information to your employees around Twitter and what you guys are pushing out and tweeting out to the external members, you can include this here as well. This environment right here, this is called Conversations. This is actually an application called Yammer that I've done a few videos on. And so you could embed a Yammer feed and just say, hi everyone, we have a new training soon, and add the community, and I'll go Contoso and then post. And then now you have that Yammer feed post that is here as well. So you have your Yammer, you have Twitter, you have news, you have events, you have training videos, you have all kinds of different information, who you are as a company. Maybe there's facts. Maybe you want to say who the senior leadership is and org charts. Maybe you wanted to post your core values as an organization so members can read up on their core values. Maybe they want to read up on the diversity and inclusion policies, the philanthropies, and how you guys are giving back to the community. All of this is in one easy to find place instead of having to search through your inbox for multiple locations or having to go to multiple sites. It takes all of those what otherwise would have been bookmarked locations and puts them into one easy to use and easy to understand location. So this is probably my favorite part about a dashboard. It is your one-stop shop for all information. And it gives you that ability to easily combine anything that you need to get to. I hate using favorites, and I hated it when organizations would tell me, oh, just save this link for later. Go ahead and add this to your favorites. Go ahead and bookmark this. No, add it to the communication site, add it to your landing page, and then you'll have an intranet set up and customized for your organization that has all those bookmarks and links available to you. You know how important a website is for your external communications to your clients and to your target audience. So don't you think an internal website, an intranet, would be just as, if not more important to your organization? I think so. And so the third reason why you should have a communication landing site is it provides a one-stop shop or a place for your employees to start their day. If employees are unsure as to where they are supposed to start their day, you're leaving it up to that employee to be organized and to have themselves able to maintain their own workload. If they don't know where to start their day, you're leaving it up to their internal um, organizational skills. You're leaving it up to their bookmarks. You're leaving it up to their daily routines, which sometimes is fine. Sometimes it's okay to enable your employees to have their daily routines and go through it. But don't you want to empower their daily routines? Don't you want to provide them with a place where they can start their day so that they feel organized and refreshed and ready to go? That's what a landing page is. You can have announcements here. So if you wanted to have news, you can post news and links You can have functions of your day. You can provide local weather and time. You can have hot topics that are going on. You can provide lunch menus, see what the lunch offerings are in terms of snacks and what the cafeteria is offering for that day. There's a lot of information that somebody can come to and come here and be able to see what it is that they're up for the day. They'll be able to, it's kind of your home room when you think of it in terms of school. We used to go to school and we would have homeroom, and so that homeroom, we would have different pieces of information that would give us and kind of set us up for the day. And we had morning announcements. That is creating that same ideology, but for your organization. Sure, some of the training will be there and the events will be there, but you can also include a calendar. You can include the weather, the lunch, like we talked about. Lots of different links and pieces of information that you might want to get out to your organization and allow them to have a fresher start on the day and a way that they know where to go and they know what to expect, and they know to expect those announcements. They know to expect those that morning boost and morning routine. So that is it. That is 3 good reasons why you need a communication site. That is the importance of a communication site, and I gave you my top 3 reasons. Guys, if you have other reasons, hit me in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys hanging out as always. And until next time, guys, see you.